Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs. Any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, at a 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to be easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Tampa. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Mickey Munson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Todd Frazier is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball in the park.
Standing in, Todd Frazier. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mariners into the box. John Pitts. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Leon finds it, and the throw is in time. Pitts is retired, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners.
Navarro.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Elmer Navarro is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Jeff Pitts waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Kurt Wynn. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1-1. Here it is. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. Simmons, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting 9th, first baseman Connor
Stepping into the
Pitts.
box, Connor Pitts. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Spencer O'Hara. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
O'Hara.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Pitts is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. They are moving all. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Brandon Moss comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting 6th, first baseman Anthony Rizzo.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 delivery. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on. Digging in to try it again. Edgar Silva. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Edgar Silva.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Hit out towards second. Conley is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jeremy.
Ready for another chance. Jeremy hits. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. The pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
2-1.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Hits over to his left. And he's retired, 1 away. Digging in, Ray Conley. He went deep last night twice. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Hits, has a play, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Sammy Pitts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
This is in the air to left. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Elmer Navarro. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now. Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fouled back. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Grounder caught him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Striding into the box, Kurt Wynn. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a throw over and the runner back. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Cameron Maybin. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So stepping in, Todd Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
This is popped up. Pitts is over, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Left side. To his left. Pitts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now, Connor Pitts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
High in the air out to center field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The batter,
Stepping into the box,
Second
Edgar
baseman,
Silva.
Edgar
He's 0 for 2
Silva.
with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Jimmy Nelson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Jesse Pitts will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There he goes. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Pitts. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Conley takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Spencer O'Hara. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Spencer O'Hara.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping up to the plate,
Designated hitter,
Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Pitts on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Sammy
Leading off with the
Pitts.
Rays,
1 for 2
third
on his
baseman,
line so far in the game.
Sammy Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, John Pitts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Elmer Navarro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Comley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ray Comley goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Sandy Leon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ramon Stringer will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
34, Ramon Stringer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Jeff
off for Tampa
Pitts. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Pitts.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's a high pop-up. Frazier is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Kurt Wynn. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot second now. Baseman. Edgar Silva. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And the pitch on 2-1. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in now, Jesse Pitts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Cameron Maben. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Cameron Maben.
Hit on the ground out to short. Hits. Gloves it. 1 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitch on the way. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Kevin Segrist has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready once again, Jeremy Pitts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jeremy Pitts is retired to kick off the inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Skied into straightaway right. O'Hara is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, John Pitts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Spencer O'Hara. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
The designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. He dropped the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Number 19.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Called strike 0-2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Elmer Navarro. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Conley ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. At the plate, Kurt Wynn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Stepping up now Connor Pitts.
The first baseman, Connor Pitts.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
The batter, number 1.
Now in the box, Edgar Silva.
Edgar Silva.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded, and you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. Digging in, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And there's ball 3. Jeremy Pitts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes on 3-0. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Silva rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score, the runner from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Standing in, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Digging in. Ray Conley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter. Here's Cameron Maben now. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.